forehead. What can be done about it? Woo, child. Trying not to cut this mess off again. Hold up, everybody. Stop copying MA stuff. Hold up, everybody. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Woo, child. This girl, Guys, I'm talking to an empty room, but y'all can catch the replay. Y'all can catch the replay. Oh, MA over there talking again about somebody copying her. Hey, how are you? How you doing? Howdy. Thanks for coming up to live. I appreciate you coming on up in the room. I thank you. How you doing this fine, fine day? I don't know if it's morning, afternoon, evening where you are. Right now it's in the afternoon hours where I'm at. How you doing? I'm sitting up here watching MA just telling more tales. You doing great. That's wonderful. Glad to hear it. Glad to hear it. Yeah, MA over there spinning more lies. This girl tell more tales. She got more lies than Carliver got pills. I'm like, well, girl, do your lies ever stop? Do they ever dry up? Nicole Armstrong, hello, how are you? If you guys can double tap that screen, thumbs up the live for me on your way in, I appreciate it. And if you're not subscribed to Sharinabelli, I got a question for you. What y'all waiting on? I'm waiting on you. What y'all waiting on? Go ahead on and subscribe. Become one of the POs, if you will. I see that thumbs up. Thank you. I cannot even watch her nonsense anymore. Listen, baby, I'm with you on that. If I watch 2 minutes of it, I'm doing good. You know, she don't go too much over 10 minutes. But if I watch 2 minutes, I'm good. I get that first little couple of whatever she's talking about, and I gotta go. Cause for one thing, you can't hardly hear nothing no how. I guess she ain't got that SIM card yet, y'all. Cause she claimed that was the problem with the phone was her SIM card not working properly. No, it's the phone, MA. You need a new phone. Get rid of that tracker phone and get yourself a new phone. And you might be able to do some content where your daggone subscribers can hear what you. But she likes to say she thinks she done hit something slick to say out of her mouth. If you can't hear, just watch. But I mean, right, Nicole. I don't watch because I can't hear. You can't hear. Talking about don't. You can't hear. Just watch. But I mean, what are you watching? Her running her mouth. I guess she's trying to say if you don't hear what she's saying, just read her lips. Ain't nobody got time for all of that. Ain't nobody come to do all of that. Some people can't even do that. You just need to get a phone, girl. I mean, these are your daggone subbies, and that's all you gonna give them. That's all you got. Time to get a new something done. Go clean the house and stop gossiping. Go tell your mama go clean the house. That's what you do. Go and tell your mama go clean the house, okay? Mind your business. If you was minding your business, you wouldn't be over here talking about me over here gossiping. So you all up in the mix and don't even know the flavor. Go somewhere and sit down, small change, before you get spent. Head looking like a dirty tennis ball. Your mama head looking like that. Probably your papa too. Probably your papa too. Run and go tell them that. Y'all probably over there with MA believing all the dog crap lies that she talking about with your simple selves. That's why you going to always get taken for a ride. Because you always believe in a bunch of nonsense. Don't want to hear nothing real. The gal over there telling lies, she over there telling lies. But I forgot. We live in a world where the lies is welcoming to some folks. And you must be part of that daggone some folk. Okay? You got to be. She mad because nobody watching because we can't hear. I mean, what's the purpose of being up there talking about if you can't hear, just watch? Watch what? Watch what? You messing around in your head? Messing around, because you ain't doing a whole bunch of nothing for people to be watching. Just sitting there on the couch. Just like similar to what I'm just sitting here on the chair. What they watching? What are they watching? I mean, these daggone subscribers, the two that I just kicked up out of here, they probably some of her supporters. And they know they daggone tails is just one of them those type people that just like to believe anything that woman says out of her face. Anything she tells or says to them is good enough for them. With their simple selves. Just as simple as you can be. They just like her. They must be just like her. That's why they, liking her and catering and running the people chats and stuff, trying to defend her. But how you gonna defend a whole bunch of bag of mess? Thank you, Nicole. Thank you. Because I'm not sitting over here trying to spin a whole bunch of this and spin a whole bunch of that. Trying to dupe people about their money. See, some people just like to be taken to the cleaners. Well, if you like it, I love it. Go ahead on with it. Stay on from over here with your mess. If you want to be her champion over there. Don't come over here with your foolishness. Because I don't want to hear it. No more than you want to hear what I'm saying. But at least you're going to hear some truth coming up out of my mouth about them lies that she over there telling coming up out of hers, which you can't halfway hear. Everyone have a blessed weekend. You do the same, Jim. You need a ride home, Miss Sharina? No, I'm good. I'm good. How you doing today, Drew? I am here for you. Thank you, Nicole. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. I don't pay people no mind, honey. Because I know the type of people that deals with her, swings with her, they just as batty as she is. They can't help it. Have bus pass will travel. You got it. I done said it enough times, Drew. You got it, right? Oh, but that's the truth. That's the way I feel. Have bus pass will travel. Matter of fact, we get ready to get into June. I got to get my June bus pass. I try to tell the truth, Nicole. I really do. But this some people who don't have a relationship with the truth, and they know they don't. They would rather hear lies than to be dealing with truth. And these are the folks who have never probably had a clear, good relationship with the truth, They stuck on lies, you know what I mean, and just prefer to have it. They like to have their ears tickled. Somewhere I read in the Bible in the last days that's what people gonna want. They want their ears to be tickled with a whole bunch of lies. Tell me lies, tell me sweet little lies. That's what they want. Anybody like her is like her, and that's the truth. I don't even have to ask. No, you don't have to ask. But I thank you though for thinking about me, Drew. That's the most important part, though. Cause I mean, sometimes people ain't even got you on their mind. Even think about asking a question. How can I help you or something like that? They don't even be. So I just thank you for having that thought on your mind. But yeah, I listen. I've been jumping in and off of buses for so long. Now, my family, if I got to go somewhere, don't get me wrong. All I got to do is ask them. They'll come and get me. Take me to doctor's appointments and stuff like that. But for the most part, unless I'm going to like an eye doctor and I need somebody to take me because they won't let you leave after they done put all that gook in your eyes. They say somebody going to have to, come and take you home. Thank you, Drew. But I'm hopping buses. Day in and day out. I'm hopping buses. Unless I gotta go somewhere, maybe like to a Walmart or something like that, they'll come and grab me up and take me to a Walmart and things like that. I remember, listen, a few years ago, I would jump on the bus, honey, and get to the Walmart and bring my little couple of bags right on home back on the bus. I sure would. I sure would. You know I got you, Miss Sharina. Thank you, Drew. I appreciate that. You hate the buses. You sound like my daughter. She can't stand the buses. She can't stand the buses. And even my grandkids, my youngest grandson, 17, he's trying to stack his little money up because he's working, trying to stack his little money up so he can get him a set of wheels. So I'm like, tell you gotta get the goddamn going. You gotta get the Durgon license first. Even the daggone driver permit, you got to get that first. You start with that, and after I think they got to hold a permit for what about 6 months or something like that before they can. I will ride you though. I believe you, Drew. I believe you. People be funky on them buses. Listen, I was on a bus yesterday, and I had my mask on. Actually, I had to put on a third mask because it was this woman and her little baby. He looked like he was about 4 or 5, and she was on the phone talking to somebody. They sat down next to me. She was on the phone talking to somebody on one of his doctors because she wanted him to be evaluated. And I heard her tell the daggone doctor that the boy had a cold, but the baby kept coughing. And listen, if I don't know nothing else, I know how you can get sick. I mean, especially with um, colds and flus. It's a virus. And you sneeze or you cough, that stuff goes in the atmosphere and it goes where it goes. So I'm just trying to keep myself protected, right? So I sat there. I didn't go nowhere. I just sat there. But as the bus turned and it was nearing to where I needed to get off, I got up and I moved towards the back door, and somebody else was going to try to sit down in that seat that I had just got up from, and I heard her tell the person who had just sat down, "Yeah, 'cause that lady just jumped up." I had sat there the whole ride while that baby was coughing, and she was coughing too. I had sat there that whole time against my better judgment because I know how you can get, colds and flus and I mean, if they don't know, I know. That stuff gets in the air and it gets up into your system. I mean, you're gonna you're gonna get sick. You're gonna get sick. Not a goner like that, but you're gonna get sick. But she done whipped up that whole thing in her mind that I jumped up after I sat there the whole ride with the baby coughing. But I just threw another mask on, so I had 3 masks on. Trying not to get sick. That's all I'm doing. I wasn't trying to, make her feel away or make the baby feel away. I was just trying to keep myself. Because listen, if I don't get up and get out the house and go make some money, I ain't going to get paid. And if I don't get paid, I can't pay my mortgage. So, and my light bills need to be paid. So, I be trying to think, proactively. But I stayed in that seat until the bus got near. I noticed it got near to, I think it was about maybe 2 or 3 stops away from where I needed to get off at. And that's when I got up. But she would have had that girl who had sat down in the seat when I got up. She would have had that girl believe that I had jumped up when the baby first took off. And I'm like, Lord, people is such liars and deniers. And she must be related to M.A. and Ricky and them. Oh, people are funky. My tags are stolen. You can try. You say your tags are stolen. You can trust me. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. You got a picture of her and that baby? No. You want me to handle them? No. No. Oh my Lord. I don't. I mean, I laugh at folk because I don't know. If you don't know, you just don't know. You don't know. Because, I mean, look like common sense would have told her. I sat there that whole ride until I got close to where, and I like to get off at the back door because when I get off at the back door, it puts me closer to, um, because sometimes if you know anything about that during 22 bus, whoo, child, some people, they'll take you all the way around the corner from where you need to get off at, and then you got to walk back up. So I get off at the back door to try to, save myself some steps. believe in what they want. Exactly, exactly. But like I said, I laughs at it because they just don't know no better. They don't know no better. So, and she, something was going on with her. Looked like anyway. And then she was whoever she was talking to on the phone. She was talking about how the little baby couldn't even draw a circle, and he was about 4 or 5 years old, maybe even 6. And she said she was talking about she wanted to get him evaluated, and I get it because she looked like she had some issues, so I get it. But anyway, guys, this lunch break is just about over. Drew, you have a wonderful, wonderful, wonderful rest of your day, okay? And I will see you guys on the next live. They am a relative. I believe it. I believe it. That part I do believe. She got her people scattered all throughout this daggone place, this daggone universe. She got them here in my city, in our city, Drew. That she got them over there in what's that? Well, Florida. That's where she lived. She probably got some folks over there, and I believe all 50 states. She got some of her kin folks. Her skin folk are everywhere. But I gotta go, guys. Thanks for coming. I gotta get up out of here. I'll see y'all later.